I'm also letting the participants join. So ma'am, I think we should start now, right? Okay, so good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us, all of you all. We've had two career series till now, and we are very glad that all of you could join us for these career series. In the last two career series, we have talked about in our first we have talked about career planning and preparation with Ms. Nishta and Mr. Gravish Terhan. And in the second series, we have talked about information relating to colleges, admissions, and other processes with Ms. Pooja Kaushik. And I'm really glad that all of you could come. I'd like to just give a brief introduction what Jagrati Foundation is. So, Jagrati Foundation was constituted to give all of you career guidance program, especially focusing on Delhi NCR students. Moving on to our next session. So, in this session, we would be talking about covering issues faced during the journey of one's own career and try to come up with clarity. And for this, we have got Ms. Hanika Khuller, who will be speaking to us shortly. And now in the next series, we would be talking about career in psychology. And then our last series, which is which is about career abroad and other educational opportunities we have just brought in, will be discussed as well. And one more thing I would like to mention is that if you've got any question to ask from us, like any question, so you can just ask me in the chat window with the name Jagrati Foundation, because the chat is only host only, and I'm also sending the feedback form. So like if you got any feedback for us, and if you wish to rate us, and how did you like the session on, or if you wish us to conduct these sessions again, so you can send that to us. So here I am sending you the feedback form. Yeah, so like I've sent the feedback form, so which you can fill. So now let's move on to a speaker. So like our speaker, Miss Hanika Khuller, she's been associated with the field of education, doing training, consulting with schools and colleges across Delhi NCR. She also specializes in academic assistance, life skill training, de-addiction, group and individual counseling, as well as psychometric analysis of students. She's also associated with group several education setups, such as counseling psychologist and as a counselor. She contributed to the social development sector by imparting education and skills to the marginalized sections of the society. She has done her master's in psychology and started her journey with St. Thomas School as a counselor. Presently, she's associated with DLF Public School, and she did specialized courses like drug de-addiction rehabilitation and counseling from government bodies such as NCERT. So we welcome Ms. Hanika Khuller. So moving on to Ms. Hanika Khuller, over to you, ma'am. I think she's having some internet connections issues, so she'll join us soon. Before she joins us, I'd also like to mention about our fifth career series. So this fifth career series, which I was talking about, was about abroad. So the thing is that we often feel problems about like if I wish to study abroad, it might be very expensive, right? But I would like to mention one thing is that if you would join with this fifth series, it would not be very expensive, and we'll try to be as economical as possible. And our speaker has joined us, so we'll quickly add her to the discussion. Miss Hanika, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so over to you,
So
ma'am.
I would like to begin this session with the expression of gratitude. Thank you, Jagrati Foundation, for giving me an opportunity to interact with the students. So I request the host, can you please share the screen with us?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. If I talk about career, yes, the career is the charm, the challenge, the choice, as well as the clarity. As you can see, we decide our career at the age of adolescent. But yes, adolescent does not limit our career. We can choose our career when we become adults too. So if I talk about, can we have a next slide, please, Shubham?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay. If I talk about one of the social scientists say, you can't manage what you can't measure. You can't measure what you can't define, and you can't define what you can't understand. So here in this session, let's try to understand what career is. Let's understand what career is as well as the modern age. In the modern age, if I'll talk about, we have a lot of confusions. We don't have a clarity about a lot of things. So in this session, what we are going to do is we are going to understand what career is, right? So first of all, I would like to request you all, we just need to, I would like to help you why there is a need to understand what is the importance to decide a career. Let's say, for example, we all have went for certain trips, I'm sure, right? Some might be went for Goa, some might be went for Kashmir, some might be like other places, right? So it's just a 3-4 days trip we have planned. I'm sure we have planned for certain things like, okay, we have to do this, we have to invest our time and money over this, and we have to do things like this and that, right? It's a journey of 3, 4, 5 or 10 to 15 days I'm talking about. But yes, if I'll talk about career is your lifelong journey, right? It will stay with you forever. So I would like to tell you that for career you have to plan things, cause just because if you can imagine it in a way that just for 3, 4 day trip we usually plan कि अच्छा अभी हमें ये करना है अब हमें वो करना है. Then career is the only thing I must say, students or my viewers, that it will stay with us forever, right? So it is really important to plan our career. For example, let's say with the help of few slides, let's try to understand what education, training, job and opportunities. For example, if I talk about the career choice, I've already told you that one of the most important milestone in individual life. For that, for career choice, we just need to we just need to do self analysis. We just need to have a critical thinking, okay, what are all are the options we have, and then we need to finally take the decision. That's how we usually choose our career, right? The choice of career influenced by the views of parents. क्या होता है कभी कभी हमारे साथ, हमारे parents कहते हैं कि नहीं, you have to opt for PCM or you have to become an engineer. You have your you know your views will be influenced by your friends. कभी कभी ऐसे होता है क्योंकि मेरी friend ने commerce with maths लिया है तो मैं भी commerce with maths ही लूंगी, right? But sometimes what happened is we got inspiration from our role model, from our teacher. Let's say I have seen a psychology teacher. She's an amazing teacher just because she teaches so well. So I prepare my mind in a way कि I'll opt for a psychology. Or the media influences. Let's say certain things which we can see on social media or television, right? We got infatuated towards that fancy things, and we give a thought about ourselves that okay, we need to choose this career. I have to become this. But today, with a wider choice and even increasing competition, you need to plan your career wisely and at the earliest, right? First of all, if I talk about choosing a stream like after 10th, right, or a training course or a career which you know your abilities, your interest, your aptitude. Your aptitude, some people think like in a way कि नहीं मेरे में ये अच्छा नहीं है, I am good for nothing. Certain people say that कि नहीं मेरे इतने अच्छे marks नहीं आते, percentage नहीं आते हैं. So let me tell you, being a psychologist, that everyone is born intelligent. Aptitude is something which is your ability, right? So it's not like that कि you are good in this, you are not good in this thing, but you must be or you might be good in that thing. So it's just a level of exploration. To what extent you explore certain things, and to what extent you will figure it out. What are the available options which I can go forward. If I'll talk about the personality, yes, personality is really important. Personality is basically the characteristic or a stable trait patterns, if I'll talk about, right? So once you identify what are your personality traits, then only if you can match your aptitude, your personality with your career. Let's say, for example, if a person don't like children, do you think he or she will become a good teacher? He or she will never able to become a teacher, just because once you start loving what you are doing, you automatically will be the excel of it, right? Then after that, you have to figure it out, the eligibility criteria, the institutes as well as the universities which are available, and no doubt the last one is the market demand. Yes, as the situation of uncertainty during the time of COVID-19 as well as pandemic, you can see that things are way too uncertain, right? So we just need to look forward for a career as per the market demand. Let's say, for example, certain things, if we believe that okay, this was existing from past 10 years, that doesn't mean it will exist in the coming 10 years. As per one of the research studies, it was depicted that a lot of people can move into a career which no longer exists 10 years back, right? 10 साल पहले बहुत सारे ऐसे career options थे जो available ही नहीं थे, and today in this world right now, in the current situation, even people are doing excel in it. People are just mastering it. It's just because of a demand of a market, I must say. So it's not, let's not choose a career in a way because it is being suggested by certain things. What I personally observe in my own life, everything will change. Whether your school, your college, your job, your friends, everything will change. Trust me, students, right? But the only thing which will remain with you is your career choice. So that's a choosing the way a life we lead. Career affect all aspects of life, your personal, your social, your professional. Definitely it forms your identity. People know you, like people know me currently as a psychologist, so it forms my identity, right? You have to confront it every day. It's not a one day thing क्योंकि आज मेरा career ये है and tomorrow I will be something else. It's not like that, right? So you have to decide your career. Once you have decided your career in a way that you gonna confront it every day or night. So the time we spend with our family, friends, as well as ourselves depend on the choice of the career. For example, of course, people do things because they love to do it, but everyone needs a bread and butter. So money availability for food, clothing, shelter depends on the earning we get from a work or a job. The happiness, of course. Let's say, for example, if you are doing something in which you do not get that personal satisfaction or self-satisfaction, you're not happier. You are just doing it because you are going it for the sake of doing, because you have opted for certain things and now you don't have any option, so you have to do it. no, things will not work. आप ना इस सिचुएशन में थोड़े दिन या थोड़े महीने या थोड़े years ही कर पाएंगे. At the end of the day or at the end of the years, you will fed up with yourself. You know, this is not cup of my tea, right? So what you need to do is you just need to figure out the happiness, the comfort, and the unhappiness or the discomfort we have to face in our workplace. It's being a very truthful person, I must say, okay, we cannot expect everything should be cheesy at your workplace. But yes, it's all on us how we deal with certain things. But yes, if we choose the work, we are liking it, we'll not take it as a burden. बहुत लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं, अरे यार इतना सारा काम है, कैसे मैनेज होगा, कल तो मुझे ये सबमिशंस करने हैं. तो what we generally do is we procrastinate it. कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा. But let me tell you, friends, let me tell you, my viewers, what you need to do is, if you like what you are doing as a profession, you're always ready. Even if you're tired, you are always ready for it, right? Can we have a next slide, please?
Sure, ma'am.
I hope, am I audible to you, the host?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's look at the other side of choosing a career. If we select a career which we do not enjoy, then sooner or later we will develop a boredom with the work routine. Abhi, just in the last few minutes back, I have told you this is something which you have to choose wisely, just because this is our lifelong journey. Everything will change, but this will not gonna change, right? So what I need to do, what I need to suggest it to you people is, let's say for example, if I choose a career which I don't like, but I don't have any options, I have to earn my bread and butter. So with time you feel bored about it, you feel stagnated, you feel like, okay, this is not, I am not getting any productivity, I'm not getting any happiness. Even in your professional as well as your personal life, everyone nowadays looking for a progress, right? The productivity is the word if I'll talk about. But yes, once you feel, okay, I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I'm just doing for the sake of doing, then with time you feel bored about it, right? You develop, once you starting to feel bored, you starting developing negative emotions, if I say. So frustration is one of the negative emotions which leads to a generation of dissatisfaction with life also, not just with your work, because your professional as well your personal life both are interrelated. If you're happy at your work, you're happy at your home. If you're happy at your home, you're happy, you will be happy at your home. But yes, if you're unhappy, not liking it, you get bored or you get frustrated, that leads to an anger or depression. Yeah, that's a high intensity of stress, the anger as well as depression. Moreover, I even my lot of other sessions I have talked about that depression is something which leads to various physical as well as mental health problems like headache, stomach ache, acidity, ulcer, hypertension, various lifestyle diseases, like diabetes, thyroid. There are a lot of things like it will lead to a unproductivity in your life. So I suggest you people choose your career wisely. Next slide, please.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Ma'am, I'd also like to say one thing is that I think we should move on to the main slide about whichever you wanted to talk about, because I've been receiving messages about that.
Okay, just give me another 1-2 minutes. I'll straight away go on to the this main figure slides, right?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, same. Next slide, Shubham. 5 stages of human development. We all know that. Okay, earlier at the very young age. Next slide, Shubham. Let's lead to the next slide. I'm going to talk about it, but let's stick on to this slide only, right? 5 stages of human development, if I'll talk about, that is infancy, childhood, adolescent, adulthood, and the late adulthood. Adolescent is the first step where you think about your career, right? That is the age when you are in class 9, 10th, right? This is the first step when you choose about, okay, which stream we have to opt for. What generally students do, people go for a stream, but I would suggest, being a psychologist, in a way that you just need to turn a table aside. Instead of choosing what to choose in a next like what stream to choose in class 11, why don't we take it in a way, okay, we visualize ourselves, how I can see myself after 5 years or 10 years, let's say 10 years, okay? let's say if I see myself after 10 years CEO of Google, right, or CEO of any social media networking, CEO of LinkedIn, right? So how I can become that CEO? What are the professional qualifications? What are the eligibility criteria? What are the networkings? What are the year of experiences which I require to be on that position? We have to look it in a way, क्योंकि first of all we have to look it in a way कि उस position पे पहुंचने के लिए what is the master degree which I need, right? And to obtain that master degree, what is the graduation degree or a course or a specialization which I have to opt for? And to get into that specialization of graduation degree, what percentage I need to require for it, right? And as per that percentage, what are the subjects we required? Then we choose the subjects. Instead of choosing a subject and then plan your career, why don't we let's give a try with the help of visualization technique? Okay, let's pen down it how I would like to see ourselves after 10 years. And to attain that goal, we have to take few minor steps with the help of stages of career development, like how you can do self-assessment. You have to do research for it, and then the decision making, networks, as well as the contact. You just need to take it. Next slide, please. I have already talked about it. Plan your career. Okay, how we get to know about ourselves? Next slide. Next. With the help of SWOT analysis. This is amazing. Trust me, if you can do it with yourself today, you get to know about yourself. Okay, what are your strengths? What are the weaknesses? What are the opportunities you have got so far? And what are the opportunities available for you in future? And what are the things from which you are threatened? So this is a SWOT analysis which you can do it with yourself to know about yourself. Because once you got to know about yourself, then only you are able to pursue yourself. Most of the students are able to write their weaknesses, but not able to write their strengths. But they have strengths. They have a lot of strengths. It's just that people has not remind them what are their strengths. Let's move forward. Next. Next. Okay. We have already talked about the few important decisions to make about, let's say, for example, self, which we have already talked about. Self is something, in which we need to make ourselves aware of. Even we think that we know about ourselves, but more than us, people know about ourselves because people pinpoint ourselves in a way of negative terms. So I must suggest you, everyone do have assets as well as deficits. Why don't we focus on our assets? Why we always focusing on our assets as well as liabilities? Start exploring what are the positive part of yourself, right? Moreover, if I talk about surviving and thriving, and being a friend, another important aspect which I have seen being a de-addiction counselor as well, addiction. When people are into a stressful situation, they are not able to cope up with, right? So they develop a habit of addiction. Can we have a next slide? Yes. Addiction is basically an attempt to escape from the modern life. अभी क्या होता है? We have lot of competitions, we have a peer pressure, we have a over expectations. Even parents have lot of expectations that the child will score 70, 80, 90% to be in the best college of Delhi University, as well as to be in the best placed person in world, I can say. So people have lot of high expectations, I can say. Moreover, what we see, we do have an effect of a cable network in a way. The television, the social media, we think that it's just a click away, anything which we are looking for, right? But I would like to ask you one question. Have you ever checked the resources whether the person who has published it is the reliable person? Or nowadays on internet, anyone can publish anything, anyone can post anything. So what I observe is, or even what I expected from you after this session is, try to look for the reliable things and try not to believe whatever you see on the social media. Peer pressure I have already talked about, and attempt to overcome social as well as emotional isolation. One, the situation comes in where we are not able to cope up with. So we develop a habit where we look, we look a hike in ourselves, where we think that, okay, this is something through which we can escape from our reality. So we develop a habit of addiction. That can be anything, that can be alcohol, smoking, drugs, LSGs, medicines, overdose, right? Even there was a research which has depicted that students, as well as the adolescents, are the one in India who are highly affected due to addiction. So instead of getting into addiction, why not we make ourselves aware? Because awareness is a great way through which we can sustain in this life. And Jagrati Foundation is giving you a platform for this. So you can call them, you can message them, you can contact them whenever you feel that, okay, this is a time where I need help, and anyone can need help. Moreover, let's come on to the effects of addiction. If I talk about the effects of addiction, direct effect is change in mood, excitation, intensification of emotions, sensory perception, decrease appetite. हमारा क्या होता है, sleep decline हो जाता है, भूख बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाती है, elevation of libido, unusual motor movements as a paranoia also. So these are the direct effects which are visible to every one of us. And when it comes into suspected effects, that could be increase a feeling of empathy, feeling of closeness, psychotic behavior, aggressiveness, lack of appetite, and inability to sleep. Like, it can affect our behavior, it can affect our emotions, it can affect our physical, it can affect our cognitive. As a whole, it can affect a person. So why not we always get into unhealthy addiction? Today I'm going to talk about, yes, there are positive addictions too. Positive addictions. The first positive addiction is the addiction of learning. Learning is a lifelong process, right? So if I talk about learning, and everyone is a learner throughout their life. Learning never stop after your class 10 or 12, or your graduation, or your post graduation. It's a lifelong process. And I always have this formula with me, that once you learn, you'll start earn. First is the learning, then is the earning. Why don't we at least try to develop an addiction of humanity? If I talk about an addiction of humanity, now in this world, people are materialistic. People judge you on the basis of how much money you have. That's the crude reality which I have shared with you, but that's the truth. So we have forgotten the humanity, we have forgotten the gratitude, we have forgotten the kindness, we have forgotten how to help each other, right? So we just need to develop the habit. Once we develop, we always start with experimentation. Once we start experimentation, then we use it, then we abuse it, and then we become addict. And these are the positive addictions, which helps you to enhance your dopamine level, which helps you to make you more happy. Can I more about addiction, if I talk about, is the health, the happiness, as well as the career, right? Yes, health. People are actually forgetting the health series of themselves. People are more concerned about, okay, what they are into. People develop the behavior addiction. I personally did one research study, and I have presented in one of the national conferences of AIMS, on which I have studied the child behavior, and how that social media addiction, which is called the behavior addiction, depicting or depleting their health, as well as their happiness, as well as their career. So instead of getting, now we can say that, okay, we all are into social media so much. Even today we are learning through social media, everything as a pro as well as con. So it's just on us how we take it, how we choose it. So happiness is something, when we have, happiness is contagious, I can say. If you are happy, you can spread happiness. You cannot pour anything from an empty cup. So you need to be happy to spread more positivity around you. And last but not the least, the career for which we are here for. Once you get an addicted to, okay, let me know about my career, let me figure it out, what all are the options with me, let me find out how I can do it, then we are able to do it. With the how we can do it, I can suggest you 4 P's. You will survive if you believe in the power of your dream. So first of all, you have to visualize it. You have to have a dream. To believe in the power of dream, remember 4 P's. Yes, it's a 4 P's. First is the purpose. What you need to do is you have to figure it out. What is the purpose of my life? Why I am here? What am I doing? Like why? Purpose, once you figure out the purpose, you have to be passion in your heart and possibility. You have to be a passion in your heart. You have to be so dedicated. Okay, now I got to do. Okay, for me this is something which I need to do. I am so passionate about it. Okay, I'll figure it out a ways out of it. Ki how I can do it, what are the things which can be available for me to move ahead. Once you figure out the passion, that you have to figure out the possibilities will open for you. We have this assumption okay, we have the closed doors, but once you figure it out, no, if one door is closed, there are other 5 doors will open, so possibilities are there. And this all we can empower ourselves with the help of, we can give ourselves opportunity for making informed choices in a real life situation. With the help of a career guidance, we can improve person friendly services and link with the existing programs like Jagriti Foundation is already running on, and create a safe and supportive environment. Even I must suggest to the parents as well, please, if your child come to you with something which he or she has explored, please accept it instead of denying कि, okay, no, this is not, you have to do this, no, this is आप ये नहीं कर सकते, आपको ये नहीं करना, जो हमने कहा है वो ही करना. You have to create, even for the children as well as the parents as well as the society, we have to create a safe and supportive environment. And we can have the formal as well as build life skill sessions which we keep on having in the future as well. So today we have talked about how important the career is, how we can choose the career, and we have to choose our career with very wisely planned things. Yes, you never know what comes next to you, because nowadays every day is a changing one for you, right? So for that, what you need to do is you just need to self understand yourself and then self direct yourself. Okay, now I need to know what are my strengths as well as what are my limitations and what are the other sources which are available for me. Now I can help an individual to develop my ability to be a problem solver, to be a critical thinker, and to take decision wisely. So now what we can do is, if you have any questions related to this, you can I guess host will the one who is
Yes, ma'am.
able to guide you better in this.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Hanika ma'am, for this, because I've also felt that addiction is something which we all face. And I think that I really like the concept of positive addiction, and we should really move on to that direction. So, and I would also like to mention one thing is that if you've got any question to ask, you can message me personally, and I'll be sure to pass on that question to the host. Adding on to one more thing is that I'd like to thank again Ms. Hanika Kula for joining us and giving us this really important information about addiction. And like some questions were asked during the registration process and also in the chat window. So like I'll quickly ask those questions to you, ma'am. So the first question is that what are the things to keep in mind when choosing a career?
Okay, if I talk about what are the things to keep in mind while choosing a career, first is self-analysis, right? First of all, you just need to think about you just need to know about yourself. For that, you just need to have your personality, trait analysis, as well as your aptitude analysis. If I talk about your aptitude analysis, then everyone is a born intelligent person. Everyone do have the abilities, right? So you just need to assess once your aptitude, your personality, as well your interest will match with the things which you want to choose. Like once you get to know about these three things, then only you can choose your career wisely. So this is the basic. And moreover, if you're not able to go for any personality assessments from the professionals or the aptitude assessments from the professionals, then you can do basic SWOT analysis. Okay, this is what I am. These are the career options. One is the career which you want to choose, and another is your backup option, right? Which, if not this, then what, right? Then you have to figure it out. Okay, with my skills as well as the skills which the career demands, if it is in congruence then only we can choose our career wisely.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Our next question is that how to manage parents' interference in our career decisions.
Uh, that is something I guess every next person is a sufferer from, right? In this situation, what we can do is, first of all, we have to do a research, right? We have to research. Uh, let's say, for example, I want to pursue a psychology, or I want to pursue something in blogging. So you have to figure it out. Okay, what all things what are the career options, what are the employability skills, what are the, you have to do the research. Please don't go to your parents just straight away and ask them, okay, I have to do this or I have to do that. You have to do a research beforehand before presenting it to with your parents, right? And you have to make your parents, they can trust you. It's all on you, right? You have to assure them this career journey is mine, right? I have to live it every day. Let's say, for example, today, just because of you, if you will say I'll opt for PCM or PCB or any science stream, and after 2 years I'll not be able to do, when it comes on to board exam mein nahi kar paye, right? Then I will always be in guilt. It is me who will labeled as a failed person, right? So you just need to make your parents understand. You have to talk for it. Don't be rebellious, right? कि नहीं मैं नहीं करूँगा. You cannot be. You cannot be. Trust me. It's just that you just make your parents into your confidence, and then you have to make them understand.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Our next question is by Miss Khushbu. Her question is that if we change our career after 12th, how can we get to know that we have made the right career choice?
First thing which is a trigger for you is the mindset which you have had, that okay, now this is the time to change our career, right? So this is the first trigger which will make you, okay, no, this is, you have already figured it out one thing, okay, this is career which I have opt, and this is not cup of my tea, right? ये हमने figure out कर लिया है कि ये तो हमसे नहीं हो रहा है, but nothing is right and wrong, I can say, right? The career which suits you in a way कि okay, this is something which I love to do, and this will help me from from my growth, and this is something which I always want to pursue. That's okay, you can go for it, but never have this mindset that certain things are right, certain things are wrong. If I'll say opting a commerce is right and opting a science is wrong, no, it's not like that. Every aspect of career is different. Even after opting for a career, let's say, for example, 10 students have opted for a B.Ed, right, being into a teaching profession, but 10 cannot be a best teacher, right? We cannot label everyone in a way कि okay, this is something best, this is something worst. It's all on us how we take it. We cannot say anything is right or wrong, but if you're still doubting yourself, for that you can seek professional guidance, professional help, which are always there. The career guidance persons are there to help you to have the career decisions wisely.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Our next and final question for today is: I'm dissatisfied with my college. Is my career doomed?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. The question is that I'm dissatisfied with my college. Is my career doomed? I think that the person
I
is
am
trying to say that he or she is dissatisfied with the college or maybe career choice, and if he or she could change it, or go to a good PG college, if he or she can do that.
Okay, if we are labeling our career as a doom just because we are dissatisfied with the college, then it is not a wisely set. As if I talk about the college, that is only a 3-year journey or a 2-year journey when it comes into masters, right? Or graduation 3 or 4-year journey. We must be dissatisfied due to various factors, just because might be a peer pressure, because of a distance, because of the faculty, because of certain things, right? If we can make things better in a way by figuring it out, okay, what are the things which leads to my dissatisfaction? Because at the end of the day, college will not matter, your course will matter, right? Even while choosing certain things, when it comes on to students who are class 12 pass out students, who are generally look forward for the college, okay, do best college, not campus college, let's go for it, No, no, that's a big no. Never go for a college, because at the end of the day, in your degree, the University of Delhi, which is written at the top, right? Not your college. And the course will make you to earn your bread and butter, not your college. So it's just that you just need to figure it out. Ki what are the reasons? Ki, okay, why I'm dissatisfied with my college? If you're good in your course, if you're good in what you are doing, if you're studying well, that leads to a course, that doesn't leads to your college, right? Your career will always be on top. So always believe or figure it out, okay, what are the things on which I can work on.
Yeah, sure. Ma'am. One more question is being asked. So, like, this is the final question for today. The question is that
Okay.
I am very prone to addictions, and most of the time these are not good. And I think that if you could help me answer, like, how to manage my addictions. So, if you could please answer this question.
Definitely. In this case, I would like to address it in a way, when we have nothing to do, in a way, when we have not planned our routine, when we have not organized our day in a way, क्योंकि मुझे आज क्या क्या करना है, so we have nothing to do ना, मुझे मैंने organize ही नहीं किया, मुझे पता ही नहीं है मुझे करना क्या है. So one thing which is already available for all of us is this phone, right? And due to this phone can be one addiction, and other, that alcohol, smoke, and drugs can be other addiction. These are the two addictions I'm talking about. In this case, if I talk about when we have figured it out in these questions, can you please, that person has specified which sort of addiction he or she have?
No, ma'am. She was just saying that she's got like all sort of addictions which she can't really find out how to manage. So she didn't
Okay.
specify.
Okay. Why we get into addiction, we just need to understand the gist of it, right? When we feeling helpless, when we think that okay, I'm good for nothing, when we have that stress, when we have that self isolation, when we are trying to escape from the reality, right? That leads to an addiction, that leads to certain things, because we have no plans for ourselves, we are not thinking about our own life, we are not thinking about our own career, we are not organizing ourselves, we are not even planning our routines. Okay, these are the things which I need to do. Even if you have seen the lockdown, right? In this lockdown, I am sure, I am 110% sure people have developed this gaming addiction, and I'm planning to do even a research on it after the post lockdown, which states that people are more into it just because like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours into gaming, that depict that depleting their well-being, that depleting their physical well-being, that depleting their mental well-being. But a few techniques or tricks I would like to suggest when it comes on to management of the addiction is, what you can do is, this is I myself have adopted this technique. This definitely gonna work, is the meditation. Yes, the yoga, the meditation, the physical exercise, when you get into it now, you automatically start feeling good. This definitely lead to start feeling good. And try to indulge in a hobby which you like the most. I'm sure you must like, some of you must like art, some of you must like drawing, some of you must like any creative writing, some of you must like, everyone have a different hobby. Some of you must like plantation. So it's just that you just need to make yourself aware which is one thing which you like the most, and try to adopt that, right? It will help you to manage addiction. Other than that, you can have some positive self talk, because what I see is people who are addicted, you are already into it, have a negative self. So what you need to do is just let's have a positive self talk every day. In the morning you wake up, you see yourself in the mirror and affirm yourself, affirm in a way, okay, hi, I am good, I can do this, I will definitely gonna achieve it. Positive self talk, positive affirmation will develop a self confidence and will motivate towards a betterment of life. So these are few things which a person can do to make things better.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, like, this was all for the Q&A session, and I would like to thank again Ms. Hanika Kuller for joining us. So, like, for our next session, we'll be talking about career in psychology, if any of you would be interested. So, for our next session, the speaker is Ms. Nishta Kungar. She's associated with psychology background for last 10 years. She's a certified counselor from NCERT and Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. She conducts psychometric analysis, interest and aptitude tests, and one-to-one counseling sessions. And she's also the founder director of Jagriti Foundation. So now, before we end this webinar, I would like to invite Ms. Nishtha Kungar, our founder of this organization, to to say some words about our webinar and to also congratulate the speaker. Over to you, Ms. Nishtha, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, each of you, for taking out your valuable time and being a part of these small webinars which we are conducting. The session series has been started on 1st of June, and to be very honest, whatever path we are, putting ahead, whatever steps we are putting ahead with different speakers, with different people in the sessions, we are actually getting responses in our registrations when we have done, and we actually are catering a lot many questions because of a lot of reasons. People give us, change the time, or you can have it in the morning, or you can please keep it late evening, because of these things. And they have their Zoom classes. But to be very honest, if we can bring a change in any one individual also, I think we are able to achieve our task. And for today, I would really like to thank Hanika ma'am for being here and taking her valuable time for this session, where we were able to cater, I think, 25 to 28 audience, and all of them were there when she started. But slowly and steadily, when you were able to cater the information you really like and you enjoy, and you move with your knowledge to pass it to others. So thank you, ma'am, for being a part of Jagriti Foundation and taking your valuable time. There are 2-3 questions which I have received when you were doing the webinar on my WhatsApp, so I'll be passing on to you for sure, so that we can have the answers. And children, for conducting this session, the main input, if I say, was that देखिए, आप अपने करियर में आगे तो बढ़ते हैं, लेकिन आप बहुत चीजों के एडिक्शन लेके चलते हैं, चाहे वो फोन एडिक्शन हो, चाहे वो किसी रिलेशनशिप का एडिक्शन हो, चाहे वो कोई सब्सटेंस एडिक्शन हो। तो इस पे आपको जानकारी होना बड़ा ही इम्पोर्टेंट है कि जिंदगी के अंदर किसी भी तरीके की चीज हमें किसी भी तरीके से परेशान कर सकती है। वो कुछ भी हो सकता है, वो आपका दोस्त हो सकता है, वो आपका खुद का फोन हो सकता है, वो कोई गेम हो सकती है, वो कोई सब्सटेंस हो सकता है। तो उस पर आपको कैसे वर्क करना चाहिए, कैसे मूव ऑन करना चाहिए, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सो our focus was on to give you an insight how to work on it. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow I'll be conducting a session on career in psychology, and few options more which will be catering tomorrow. We'll be providing you with complete information from top to the bottom of this field, with the field of humanities. So I hope to meet you tomorrow with more knowledge, with more career series we can organize for you people. And I thank you, each one of you, to be a part of this webinar. Over to you, Shubham. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anika ma'am, once again for being a part. Over to you, Shubham.
Thank you so much, Nishtha ma'am, and thank you so much, Jagriti Foundation, and to all my viewers.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hanika Kular and Ms. Nishtha ma'am. So, like, I'd like to mention one more thing is that for me, this session was particularly interesting because I was myself facing from such addictions, and I'm really glad that we could have this session with Ms. Hanika Kular. So, and I'd also like to mention one thing is that as I'd shared the a link of the feedback form, which I would like all of you to fill, and wherein you could also ask questions that you have from us. And if you've got any further questions for the speakers or any from us, or if you would like to have the sessions again, you can email us directly on jagriti01@gmail.com. You can also visit us on our pages on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube for further information, and to stay updated on latest webinars which Jagriti Foundation is organizing for you. So I hope that this session was fruitful for all of you, and like we'll definitely try to meet you all in the next session. Thank you everyone for joining us. See you in the next session.